Hello to all you lovely listeners out there, and welcome to Money Talks, the podcast where we chat about money in a way that's fun, simple, and feels just like catching up with a good friend. Before you know it, you'll be a money whiz without even trying. Have you ever had this feeling? At the beginning of the month, the paycheck hits your account, and wow, you feel like you're on top of the world, right? You can buy whatever you want, eat wherever you want, but then you blink, and suddenly it's the middle of the month. You peek at your bank app and just scratch your head. Wait a minute, where did all my money go? You feel like you didn't even make any big, extravagant purchases, but it's as if your money just vanished into thin air. It's like little money gremlins are sneaking into your wallet every night. Well, don't you worry, because you are definitely not alone in feeling this way. And today, we're going to put on our detective hats. Together, we're going to solve this mystery with our topic, how to manage your income and expenses so your money doesn't just disappear. And let me tell you, the tips we're sharing today are for everyone, whether you're an office employee with a steady salary, a freelancer with a fluctuating income, or even a small business owner. Because the real secret to having money left over isn't always about earning more. It's about truly understanding the money you already have. So, are you ready to find the key to a healthier, happier wallet? If you are, let's dive right in. All right, let's start with the very first step, which is honestly the most important one. It's like buttoning a shirt. If you get the first button right, everything else just falls into place. This step is all about getting to know your money. Think of it like an annual health checkup, but for your finances. We need to see what's going on, what's healthy, and which areas might need a little extra care. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking when you hear the words tracking your expenses or budgeting. I can almost hear the collective groan. Ugh, that sounds so tedious. I don't have time for that. Or just thinking about it gives me a headache. I totally get it. But trust me on this, tracking your money is like flipping on the lights in a pitch black room. At first, you might be stumbling around, not sure what's where. But the moment you turn on that light, everything becomes crystal clear. You'll finally see exactly where your money is coming from and, more importantly, where it's all going. This simple act of tracking is the ultimate tool for finding those sneaky little culprits that drain our bank accounts without us even noticing. They might be disguised as that daily morning latte, that streaming service you forgot you subscribed to, or those can't-miss online sales that you clicked on a few too many times. On their own, they seem small, but when they all add up at the end of the month, they can become a surprisingly huge amount. So, how do you get started? It's easier than you think. Let's break it down. First up, find the right tool for you. There are so many options these days, so just pick one that fits your lifestyle. For the old school souls, if you love the feel of pen on paper, grab a cute notebook and start writing. There's something so satisfying about physically writing things down. For the tech savvy, if you're always on your phone, then an app is your best friend. They make tracking so easy. There are tons of great ones out there, like Mint, You Need a Budget, or Spendy. These apps often categorize your spending for you and even create cool-looking charts at the end of the month. Super convenient. For the spreadsheet whiz, if you're comfortable on a computer, a program like Excel or Google Sheets is a fantastic option. You can customize your own tracker exactly how you like it. Next, the golden rule: track every single thing. Yes, you heard me right, everything. That $5 coffee, that $10 lunch, even that $2 soda from the vending machine, it all needs to be written down. Why? Because these tiny expenses are the ones that add up to a big, invisible hole in our pockets. The best tip here is to track it the moment it happens. Because if you think, oh, I'll log it later, let's be honest, you'll probably forget. We've all done it. And finally, give your money a home by categorizing. This part can actually be fun. Try dividing your spending into different categories. For example, needs. These are your essentials like rent or mortgage, groceries, transportation, and utilities. Wants. This is the fun stuff. Things like dining out, shopping, entertainment, and your streaming subscriptions. Savings and goals. This could be money you're putting away for the future or paying down debt. At the end of the month, when you look at it all, you'll have that aha moment. You'll see a clear picture and think, oh, so that's where my money's been hanging out. You might even be shocked to see how much you're actually spending on bubble tea every month. And remember, this step isn't about judging yourself or making yourself feel guilty. Not at all. It's simply about understanding your best friend called money a little bit better. Once you truly know where your money is going, you'll be empowered to plan your next steps much, much more effectively. So, after putting on our detective hats in part 1, I bet many of you are now seeing your own financial picture with crystal clear vision, right? Some of you might be smiling, feeling proud that your finances are in better shape than you thought. And some of you might be in a little bit of shock over your monthly bubble tea expenses. Am I right? Hey, that is perfectly okay. Whatever you discovered, just knowing is the most fantastic first step towards having a healthier relationship with your money. Okay, so now that we know where our money has been going, it's time for the action step. And for this, we are going to use a powerful magic spell that has the potential to completely change your financial life forever. That magic spell is save first, spend later. Yes, it sounds incredibly simple, but it is unbelievably powerful. Just take a second and ask yourself which of these two teams you're currently on. Are you on Team A, the spend first, save what's left team? This is how most people operate. The moment our paycheck comes in, we start paying our bills, treating ourselves to nice meals, doing some shopping, and then, near the end of the month, we look to see what's left over to save. And so often the answer is absolutely nothing, or at least a lot less than we'd hoped. Or are you on Team B, the save first, spend what's left team? Now this is the team that builds real financial security. For this team, the very first thing they do when money hits your account is to move a portion of it into savings immediately. It's like paying the most important person in your life first. And that person is your future self. The money that remains after you've saved is the money you can then spend freely and without any guilt. Making that mental switch from Team A to Team B is the absolute heart of building financial discipline. It's a total game changer. It shifts you from being a passive observer watching your money disappear to being the one in control, deciding exactly how much you want to secure for your future. So, how do we make save first, spend later an easy habit that actually sticks? Let's look at some brilliant techniques. First, and this is the most powerful trick in the book, make it automatic. We live in an amazing age where we can tell our banks what to do for us. Log into your banking app and set up an automatic transfer, sometimes called a standing order. Schedule it so that on the exact day your paycheck arrives, a specific amount of money is automatically moved from your main checking account to a separate savings account. And here's a pro tip, make this savings account a little hard to access. Don't get a debit card for it, and don't link it to any of your payment apps. This works so well because you're essentially hiding your own money from yourself in the best way possible. Out of sight, out of mind. You'll naturally adjust your spending to the amount you see left in your main account. Then, at the end of the year, you'll open that savings account and wow, you'll be shocked to see a nice chunk of money saved up without you even noticing. Our second technique is to set a clear savings goal. Start with something simple and achievable. A great goal is to save 10 or 15% of your income each month. But if that feels like too much right now, please don't be discouraged. Start with just 5%. The most important thing is simply to start and to be consistent. And finally, let's make saving fun. Whoever said saving has to be boring? Let's turn it into a fun little game. Try the $5 bill challenge. The rule is simple. Every single time you get a $5 bill in your change, you are not allowed to spend it. You have to take it home and stash it away in a jar or an envelope. This is such a fun and easy way to trick yourself into saving more. Create a coin jar army. Every night before bed, empty all of the loose change from your wallet, your pockets, or the bottom of your bag into a big jar. It might seem like just a few cents a day, but trust me, by the end of the year, you could have hundreds of dollars. That's enough for a nice treat or a weekend getaway, all funded by your spare change. You see, building financial discipline doesn't have to be a chore. It's an act of kindness and care for your future self. Every dollar you put away today is a wonderful gift you're giving to the person you'll be tomorrow. We've made it to the final segment of our chat today. After getting to know our money in part 1 and then building that strong financial foundation with the save first habit in part 2, it's now time to look ahead. It's time to start dreaming and painting a picture of the future we truly want. You see, managing our money today isn't just about making it to the next paycheck. It's about building a ladder that will help us reach our biggest life goals. Think of it like planning an amazing road trip. If you just get in the car and start driving with no destination in mind, you might get lost or not end up anywhere special. But if you have a destination, a map in your hand, the journey becomes so much more exciting and efficient, right? Well, money is exactly the same. And the best map we can use for our financial journey is a tool called SMART Goals. What on earth is that? Let's break it down letter by letter. S is for specific. Your goals need to be super clear. It's not enough to just say, I want to be rich. Instead, get specific. I want to save for a down payment on my first home, or I want to save up for a trip to Italy. M is for measurable. You have to be able to put a number on it. How much money will your goal actually cost? For example, I need $20,000 for that down payment, or my dream Italy trip will cost about $5,000. A is for achievable. Your goal needs to be realistic for your current situation. Aiming to save $1 million in 1 year on a modest salary might just lead to burnout. But aiming to save $10,000 in 2 years, that sounds much more doable and keeps you motivated. R is for relevant. The goal has to truly matter to you. It should be something you want deep down in your heart, not just something you're doing because your friends are doing it or because it's trendy. And T is for time-bound. Give yourself a deadline. I will save $5,000 for my Italy trip within the next 2 years. See? Having that finish line makes the goal real. Once you have a clear, SMART goal, you suddenly know exactly how much you need to save each month. It gives your saving a purpose, a mission. It's so much more exciting than just saving for the sake of it. Now, once you have your goal, how can you reach it even faster? The answer is by cutting down on unnecessary expenses and tackling your debt. Remember that detective work we did in part 1? Pull out that list again and see if there are any areas where you can trim the fat. Every dollar you save from cutting back is a dollar you can put towards your dream. And just as importantly, focus on paying down high-interest debt, like credit card balances. Paying off debt is like removing heavy weights from your ankles. It frees up your money and lets you run towards your goals so much faster. And finally, once you've built up a solid emergency fund, which is about 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses for those just-in-case moments, you can start to make your money work for you. Don't just let your savings sit there collecting dust. You can help it grow by learning about simple, low-risk investing like contributing to index funds or a retirement account. This is how you take your financial game to the next level. Planning for the future is a lot like planting a tree. It takes a little bit of effort and patience at the beginning, but the result is a strong, beautiful tree that will provide you with shade, security, and peace of mind for years and years to come. Wraps up our guide on how to manage your income and expenses to finally stop that mysterious disappearing money act. So what do you think? It's not as scary or complicated as it seems, is it? Let's do a quick recap of the 3 simple steps we talked about today. First, you start by getting to know your money. Track your income and expenses to get a truly honest picture of your financial habits. It's like turning on all the lights in the room so you can see everything clearly. Next, you build the discipline with that magic phrase, save first, spend later. Make it automatic, and you'll be building wealth without even thinking about it. And finally, you plan for your future. Set clear, exciting goals for your life and create a roadmap to get you there. Starting to manage your money can feel like a huge task at first, but the most important secret is simply to start. It doesn't matter if you start by saving $1 a day into a jar or by saving every $5 bill you get. Every small beginning is a huge, meaningful step in the right direction. Here at Money Talks, we truly hope that our chat today has sparked a little inspiration and given you the encouragement you need to start taking care of your financial well-being. We believe that money is something everyone can learn about and manage, and that every single one of you has the power to build a secure and happy financial future for yourselves. Goodbye.